yeah, Cleo, how does this normally work on your ship? You got some sort of custom seat made? You're spilling out all over the place.
Well, I mean, I don't really always fit everywhere, but I just go there anyway. But, you know, we build on little fixes and stuff. This ain't important. I can get where I need to go.
All right, well, strap in. We ain't going far.
Well, I am. I'm a little strapped. Like, I'm not all the way, but, I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, heck, I mean, the artificial gravity's been on the fritz lately, so I know it could get pretty bad. But don't worry about that.
What? I just take myself down. Hold on, I got some.
Oh, heck, you want some help around the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hold.
It'll hurt real bad later on the hair, but, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think I'm in.
All right, now here's how it is. Now, we sent Biolife packing, and I mean, we sent them packing.
Wow, good. Oh,
they ain't never coming back to die us. And well, you know, we took out that lab on midspace.
Yeah.
Me and you and your friends there. Well, I've taken out another round half dozen along the way.
Ooh.
I got them on the run, but
hell.
well, here's the thing. They've decided I am a priority, you see, so they've invested some of their capital into taking down the famous Margo Blue Eyes. So it's been a lot harder for me to get in on any of their newer setups, but they've made a mistake. Because I found out that they done set up a lab just next door over on Darkin.
Well, you don't say.
Heck, what? I secured all that stuff.
Well, I got a little bit more tape, but you're gonna have to do it yourself.
Oh, yeah, hold the wheel. You just gotta fly around the star to the other side, and we find Darkin.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
Oh, that was close. I got it.
You barely got any tape left on this. What am I supposed to do?
No, there's a little bit. You can use the last bit. Just peel the paper off.
Oh, heck, this is barely gonna do anything, and...
Oh, hey!
And where do you think you're going? Margo?
And Cleo?
Oh, hell.
Heck, damn it! Stowaways! What are you two morons doing here?
Well, we heard your spaceship landing and we knew you were up to your old tricks again. So, we decided to sneak on board and make sure that you don't leave us behind this time.
Yeah, because you've been doing a little habit of leaving us behind, and you probably don't mean to, but we just thought we'd solve that problem for you this time by being on board the ship without your knowing.
Heck, I've been doing it for your own damn good... Talk some sense into these fools, Cleo.
You're doing it wrong. Let me come and help you do the steering. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, do you want us to fix this chair that you're sitting on? Hey, Fron, we need to fix this chair. It's not big enough. Oh,
Now,
Margo,
see?
you
This is
are a
gonna
terrible
work out.
host.
I didn't say you could take the armrests. Oh, heck.
Oh, that's way better.
There we go.
Wow,
I will take that tape, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's some good tape.
my cheeks can finally breathe.
Oh, what is this music, Margo? Let's change that. Oh, that is horrible.
This is gonna be a hell of a ride.
Yeah. Now find your own seat, Margo. We're taking yours.
Heck, our own damn starship. I'm beginning to regret coming back for you at all, Cleo.
Oh, come on, maggot. You got any snacks? This is gonna be a road trip.
We brought snacks.
I knew you would.
Hello and welcome, everybody,
Woo!
to another slimy edition of that worm that you dug up underneath a plant, and you were like, wow, that worm is twice as long as I thought it was. It just keeps going and going and going all the way into a third season. It is the Backwater Bastards in space.
In space.
I'll be your dungeon master for the evening, and with me along for the ride, we have Daniel, a.k.a. Dr. Z, the psychic jellyfish, a.k.a. Bortus.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Were you trying to leave without us?
Yeah.
And then we have Tay, a.k.a. Cleo deCap, the explosives expert bear, a.k.a. M8.
Oh my God, I'm everything tonight. I'm everywhere. Oh, yeah, yeah. Get your tinnies out. And please let me have one. I didn't bring many of my own.
And as a special guest, once again, we have Willem, a.k.a. Fronn.
Thank you for having me again. Please, please, please leave the worms at home tonight. I do not like worms.
He's fancy now.
Yeah,
Hi,
he's
everyone.
fancy.
Thank you for having me.
Yay!
He's back.
Welcome back.
He's back. And there's
Good to
somebody
have
else.
Oh, there is, because joining us at the front of the ship, staring us into oblivion, or is it maybe salvation? It is the granular,
The impure.
The grainy.
the gritty,
The inferior.
The lumpy.
and the chapped. DM Dick Dynamite.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. It's good to be here as well.
I think you need to moisturize a little bit more, is what it's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling a bit quite dry at the moment.
A bit
It's winter, yeah.
fragmentary.
Oh. Aren't we rolling high on our intelligence
Let me roll a dice
tonight?
on that. Ba-da-ba. It's a 10.
10. Yeah,
A
it
10.
passes.
Moving past it.
Okay. Successful.
Thank you.
So right, guys, we got a lot of moving pieces at the moment. The bastards are fragmented themselves.
We got some moving pieces. Can we please play the recap and start hearing where we're at? It's not the recap music.
As Cleo and Margo made their way out of Dias, outside the atmosphere and cycling around the sun, towards Dias' sister planet, Darken. While Dias is technically within the Terran Empire, Darken is definitively not. And while Dias has always been home to an outlaw population, Darken even more so. Being right on the outskirts of Terran space, while still being their own sovereign planet, does give them a certain amount of usefulness in terms of sidestepping Terran taxation, sidestepping Terran laws. There's a lot of things you can go down to Darken and do that you could probably get away with it on Dias anyway, but it certainly wouldn't be legal. But as they make their way round,
Well.
they have been interrupted by Bortus and Cronn, who have stowed away on Margo's ship, not wanting to see their glorious leader taken away from them again quite so soon.
Yeah, so, I don't know why you left without checking on us, but, we just made sure to make sure that didn't happen. And they're right, Fronn.
Yeah, we figured when we saw your ship land, you were up to your regular shenanigans and we're going to try and leave us with the townspeople again.
Yeah,
and
the
we just said,
shenanigans.
No, not with Cleo back. The boss is back.
I do that
Yeah.
for good damn reason, Bortus, Fronn. Y'all gotta look after the people. You're in charge of Dias now, and I got a bounty on my head. I can't be taking my Biolife problems all the way back home.
Yeah, but how long do you think we'll be gone for? Because we came up with a pretty ingenious solution. We put a sign up on the door of our house that just says "Gone fishing," and there's not even anywhere to fish on Dias, which is pretty funny. So could be gone as long as anyone thinks, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all done really raised hell and stuck a chunk under it, didn't you?
Yeah, we got real good at being smart.
Well, y'all two best just keep out of our way. Let me and Cleo do all the fighting, take all the risks, and you get yourselves home to look after your damn town hall, okay?
You can have all the risks, but we definitely want to have some fun.
Yeah.
You can't have all the fun for yourself.
We've still got our gun and our bullet. We'll be very useful.
Hell.
Y'all hold on to that bullet because, but this is just an in and out.
All right, well, gather round, all y'all. Because this is the
We're
intel.
included in the meeting.
The intel that I got. Don't gather around quite so close. You can
no,
hear me
no,
from
It's
Oh, yeah.
okay. It's okay. I'm just to pretend like I'm not here, but I'm here. I can smell. everything.
Give me some room. Biolife set up another off-the-books operation like what they done back on Dias. This time, it's down there in Dawkin. They set it up deep in the jungle somewhere on the southern hemisphere.
Question.
What, Borders?
What is a jungle?
Jungle is like when there's a whole lot of bushes, but they stretch as far as the eye can see, and they're taller than a building.
Right. Yeah, okay, well,
This is
Fronn,
crazy.
this sounds like made-up stuff, but,
And it's hot, but it's not hot like on Dias. It's hot and wet. There's bugs. There's
I love
beasts
bugs.
that'll eat you alive, and we got to go deep into there.
Are there worms? I don't like worms.
Yeah, I know, but there is worms, but I don't think we gotta worry about it.
I mean, as long as the worms don't eat us, we'll be
Well-
fine, because...
Depending on what kind of jungle this is, maybe it is like a worm-eat-guy situation.
Clear.
So anyway, we're staying away from the cities, which is probably a good thing. 'Cause,
Yeah.
well, them Darkin lot, they're gonna hear us coming from Dias, and they're gonna think we're Terran supporters because, well, they just, they see it that way.
Right, so, where are we going?
Well, here we come. Look around. There she is. If we get just round the star here. Oh, look at that. All green all over. Ain't that a sight to see?
Heck, and this is just next door.
It seems a bit unfair that they got all the green and we got all the brown.
Don't it just?
Well, there ain't no justice in biome luck.
Stop complaining. I here have built this world for you and stop your crying.
And as the ship navigates around the star, you see it. Green, different shades of green from here. Much like Dias, you don't really see oceans. It's a small planetoid, and from this far away, it does, just lit up by the star. Look green all over.
Wow.
And as you whiz in closer,
Feels like a trap.
get around, you can see that throughout the green there are stretches of black and grey where there are huge metropolitan areas chopped away in the jungle. But in between these cities, thick jungle, or at least sort of swampland and scrub. It's a very lush green planet. It looks like plants just grow
Just a bunch of bushes in the back seat of their best
Very-
friend's ride.
very
trying to
readily.
Holler.
scrubs. A lot of scrubland.
Yeah.
But we don't want no scrubs. We are avoiding that part.
Oh, okay.
That part of the planet.
Yeah.
Bypassing all the cities and coming down deep within the jungle. And as the ship comes down, Margo, looking for a sensible place to land, realizes in the thick, dense jungle that's not going to be too forthcoming. And with a toothy grin, she points towards one of the gun turrets at the side of her ship. One of y'all want to clear me a landing space?
Fronn,
Yes.
come on. This is our chance to shoot Marco's big guns. I'm gonna do it, but I need Fronn's help.
All right. What do you need me to do?
I'm watching them like, oh, okay.
You take one hand or I'll take the other. Don't worry about it.
All
Just
right, I got this
aim
one.
down at the trees.
Why are we killing these?
All you gotta do.
Okay, can we roll? I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, that's
D20.
Wow.
Oh, I got a 19!
Oh, bada boom.
Willem got a
Will
15.
got a 15!
Okay, so even if we average these out,
Bloody hell, we're actually quite good at this.
we're still sitting on what, a 17.
Cut down half the forest.
Wow, let's get a 3d6
Now
to
we're
just
wanted
get a
for
bit
a
of an idea of
different
how
reason.
much
Oh,
how much
God dang it.
deforestation you guys have done. I think this is the one planet where deforestation is not one of their fears.
Yeah, but if
They got quite a lot of it.
like a lot of it's gone, they might be mad.
We've got 12.
Oh, actually, I did a 3d6 as well and also got a 12. Look at that.
you're
The
just in sync.
synchronicity of it all.
Wow.
Wow.
Where does them from, people?
So as Borders and Fronn take one side of the large cannon each, aiming down at the aim is less than important, really, but they've shot exactly where they intended to shoot, which is, they're saying something.
Please is down.
And as the plasma cannon shoots down, trees crumple and burn. There's a ring of fire around. It doesn't completely demolish the trees, but it does flatten down a section where there's no longer thick, overgrown jungle.
And this is how crop circles are made.
As Margo brings the ship down, landing it unevenly on all the broken and burning tree and foliage. That'll do.
Good job, Bortus.
Check us out up front. We're warriors.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Okay, I feel like we're already making ourselves useful. Now let us step off this ship and get on this planet.
One moment, y'all. You gotta get your shots.
Hey?
Shots?
You two ain't never been off Dias, and that means there's a whole lot of sickness in this jungle that your fragile Dias bodies will not be prepared to take. Now, I got all mine, and I feel like, Cleo, you been in prison. You got all yours.
Yeah, I've been in prison, but also, like, I've just gotten everything twice, at least. I've had I'm pretty disease-riddled, to be honest.
You got worms, Cleo?
Yeah, a couple. You know, I can tell. But, you know, I mean, it gets lonely out there in space sometimes, and it's nice having somebody to talk to. Reminds me of you, to be honest, Fronn, those worms. Because I know how you used to like them.
And how was that?
Well, you used to like them.
I don't like worms. I've never liked
back in the day, you did. I know that was a long time ago, but I remember how it was. We'd get a big, fat, juicy one, and the way your ass would light up.
This might have been in a different life.
That's it. All four of us are getting our shots before we leave this ship.
Oh, hell.
You got worms, Cleo?
Maybe a little bit. You know how it is. You know how it is.
All right, do as I do. As Margo has quite a rugged-looking machine on one side. It's tall and thin. It stands up about shoulder height, and it has a hole in the middle. And she thrusts her wrist inside it.
Oh, no.
And then winces as something just blasts down into her wrist within the machine. She pulls her hand out, rubbing her wrist. A little bit painful. See, easy as that. Barely hurts a bit.
All right then. If I have to do this to go outside, I will do this. And Fronn goes over to the machine, sticks his arm in.
Ow! Okay, it does hurt a little bit. I couldn't get a top of the line model, you know.
What is this? What do you mean by that? Okay. I'm worried about it now, but I'm gonna... All right.
You worry. It's just a few nanites, a few vaccinations. It's all a little cocktail. Hey, it's got me through my adventures all this time.
Nanites? Well, I mean, I guess... All right, I guess I'll try it. I'm gonna try to fit myself into this machine.
I feel like it's a bit of a squeeze for Cleo to get her hand
It's
in.
a little bit of a squeeze.
And as Cleo puts her arm in, ka-ching! The same effect happens. Something is blasted into her wrist.
Oh,
As she
hell!
pulls out her arm, you see sparkling as little tiny electronic sparks from the puncture in Cleo's wrist seem to be firing off and evaporating, and then a thin wisp of black smoke. Just a tiny, tiny wisp of it.
Now, would you look at that?
That ain't supposed to happen.
Well, why not?
Well, is your blood made of electricity, Cleo?
Oh, I've been electrocuted a lot of times, but I don't think so.
Well, heck, these nanites look like they've just been fried out here as soon as they went in.
I told you I had a hell of a worm in there.
Oh, heck.
That's probably
well, whatever's
fine.
going on with you. If nanites ain't getting in, diseases ain't either, are they? All right, Bortus, your turn.
Yeah, nah, I probably got electric blood as well, so let's just check this out.
Ka-chunk.
Bloody heck, what is that? Oh, Fronn, you could have warned me that it was so painful. Oh.
Didn't my shout give you a clue?
Yeah, but I didn't realize it was real. Oh.
That's all right, Bortus. You'll be fine.
I'm woozy.
Just rub it a little.
Oh.
All
I guess
right,
I don't
y'all.
have electric blood.
Prepare yourselves. This ain't gonna be the most fun you've ever had on an expedition, I don't think.
Heck.
Considering last time we went on expedition, I died, and Cleo died.
I didn't die.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're next.
No. Maybe I'll just stay on the ship with a big
It's your
gun.
turn.
Don't worry, I got another.
Welcome to the jungle.
I got another charge in this here sleeve engine.
Yeah, you know there's a creature out there in the woods that goes out in the jungle that goes. You just hear it echoing through the jungle.
That's a weird bird. It's an axle rose.
It's just an actual rose just fucking crouched over a rock, being like, no.
In a tree
With
like
a
Tarzan.
few little feathers. A few little feathers taped to him.
Axl Rose crossover Tarzan.
Exactly.
Headcanon.
Oh, so good.
You, Jane. Me, Axl Rose.
I feel like that was exactly like his vibe too. Like there's probably that would have been a great music video for them.
Oh, so good. I can imagine it clearly.
As Margo punches the button to open up the doors, folding down, immediately the four of you are hit by a hot, sticky wave of humidity.
Gross.
Oh, it stinks.
Oh man, what is that?
Wow. Sorry.
What is that? Oh, it's thick. Why is the air thick?
Oh,
I
that.
can almost taste it. It is disgusting.
Look, that's what jungle is. All right.
And the whole planet's like this?
They can keep the green. I'll stick with the brown, thank you.
They got air conditioning in the cities, but
Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to have fun here. This is horrible. Oh.
Well, you're here now.
walking down the ramp, the four of you are immediately drenched with sweat.
This is how I felt when I got off the plane at Orlando. Just,
Yeah.
fucking sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know this feeling. That's why I was like, I need to describe it. It's like, you know, you walk out of the air-conditioned spaceship and just
And your butt crack is already wet.
Ugh.
you're just
Toilet paper is
wet
moist.
instantly.
You got a piece of paper in your hand? It's wet.
It's wet.
Places you didn't know could sweat. They're all going firing on all
Taylor.
cylinders.
Oh no.
Yeah, you breathe it in, you taste the air.
That's someone else's taint air.
Yeah, it is. That air has circulated past at least 47 taints before it got to you.
Wow. Dang.
Yep.
Well, good news is, everybody, at least we can stay out of the sun. Get under these bushes here. Let's start making our way. I'm thinking northwest.
Okay, and you know which way that is?
Well, hell yeah. I got a thing here somewhere. It's got a... Pushes a few buttons on a wrist-mounted device. Oh, I still got this thing set up for... Hang on. Docking. All right. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure northwest is right or left?
Yeah, good question, actually.
Well, it's left from where I'm standing.
Well, are we
Right.
up or down?
Yeah, who knows? Now that we're not on dais, all of these things... Yeah, we could be upside... Oh, what if we're upside down, Fron? What does that
Oh
mean?
no.
Y'all was already upside down on dais.
No.
That's not right.
No. The surety.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we go and we don't hit it, then we know we was the wrong way up.
Okay, then. If this is what it's like to adventure off-world, then heck, take me home.
Well, we better find a snack soon, is all I'm saying, because my worm is hungry.
I am wet in places that I didn't even know I have places. Margo, do you have any spacesuits or something that we can use instead? Do they have air conditioning?
They do not. You will fry in those things. If anything, and she sort of starts rolling up her sleeves, we probably want to be wearing less.
Yeah, you're gonna air it out, buddy.
Yeah, okay,
Start
don't have to
airing
tell
it
me
out.
twice.
Oh no, but then all these bugs are gonna get us.
I'm gonna take off my shirt and start whipping it around me, trying to hit the bugs that are trying to attack.
Oh, don't you worry about the little ones. They take one bite of you, them nanites will sort them right out. So, it's the big ones you gotta watch out for. You see one of them, you let me know, cause we gotta shoot them down quick.
How big are we talking about here?
If it's bigger than your fist, then you should be worried about it.
Oh my god. I want to go home.
Borders, I don't like this.
Yep.
I don't like worms. I don't like bugs. I don't like hot.
Ain't it great to be together again? Out here doing stuff and finding
At least
things.
we're all together again.
Ain't it great? The Caps are back together.
Caps are back together. Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's true. The Caps are back together, eh? And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's real cool, ain't it?
It's really cool.
We're,
actually.
you and me and Margo is a and we're out here. Yeah, and it's and there's and we're striking back at Biolife.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and we're gonna eat some new stuff.
Yep. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Heck this heat, and heck Biolife, and heck you, Margo, for bringing me into a wet, hot place and then hurting my arm. And let's get this dang thing done.
Yeah.
As Margo ties a bandana around her head to keep the sweat out of her eyes,
I tie my
pulls
t-shirt
out-
around my head to keep the sweat out of my eyes.
I'm just hair, so I kind of don't do anything.
pulls out a long curved energy blade and begins slashing apart
Oh, damn.
through the jungle.
I feel like Cleo sees that and is like, dang.
Margo gets to be cool now, right?
Getting a bit hard. You're getting a stiffy for Margo.
That's
Getting,
so gross.
You're in a bare body. You're in a male bare body.
I know, but I'm like, ow, ow, ow.
You're sweating in places you didn't know you had, and now you're feeling things you didn't know you had. Boy.
Yeah. Seen a machete. All systems are go. All systems Margo.
Wow. Oh.
Headband and a machete makes anyone hotter. Now, you'll follow me, but don't you just let me do all the looking. You keep an eye out, too. And remember, bigger than your fist, we shoot it down quick.
I don't really
Bigger
rhyme.
than your fist, do not kiss. Bigger than your fist, do not kiss. Okay, yep, got it.
And so the four of you begin making your way, presumably northwest, through the thick, acrid jungles of Darken.
Oh, I hate it.
So scary.
You can hear the roar of nature around you. You hear snapping twigs. You hear bubbling liquid from somewhere. You can hear the slithering and scurrying and flapping and flying of innumerable creatures.
No, not innumerable.
You can see the insects all around you, but as you get deeper into the underbrush, you start spotting things digging away into the bushes, running away from your approach, flapping off above the leaves to where you can't quite make out what the huge winged thing that flapped away from you was. It seems so far the kind of creatures that you've been encountering in this jungle are the kind that don't want to encounter you, and so are fleeing. Smaller bugs do bite at you and immediately drop dead after being killed off by the anti-parasitic nanites that Margo had installed in all of you, aside from Cleo, whose skin doesn't seem to be particularly puncturable by many of these creatures.
Whoa. Are you guys getting bites? Do you have bites?
We're getting bit, but we're biting back at the same time.
But do you get like little itchy bites?
Little itches?
Little itchy bites? Little itchies?
Little itchy bite?
Maybe some.
Dang it.
But also, some of these bugs, the bugs are learning to stay away.
Sucks.
Okay, good.
After traveling for some time, finally Margo stops and listens. Y'all hear that? And as you listen out, you can all hear a rustling in the undergrowth off to one side. It's a heavy rustling with you can almost hear sort of a scratching and a snorting sound as well. So whatever is nearby has not been frightened off by your approach, and therefore does not see you as a predator or a threat.
Great.
Did you guys hear that? Something was growling at us.
Oh no, I was hoping that I was the only one who heard that and that no one else heard it because it was not real.
I rolled a 13.
What are you rolling to like?
Do we
To
hear it?
spot where it is? Do you hear it? Yeah. Okay, that's probably the way to go, actually. So Cleo definitely hears it.
I rolled a 2. I definitely did not.
Yeah.
The other two, I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they can sort of hear it, but they can't work out where it is.
But I know.
Cleo, on the other hand,
I know.
those bearish ears.
I'm going to smell the air and do one of those air tastes. You know how a bear does, like...
Sorry, but I just saw Taylor's camera there, and that was way too... that was way too, like, what's it called? Relaxed.
Beer tasting?
Like, ooh. It looked like you were making out with this guy.
It's more like Winnie the Pooh than Cleo, I feel like, that ear tasting.
Okay, well, bears do this.
Bears taste...
They taste the air. They taste smells to know what's going on.
Dang.
That's probably true. Maybe.
Yeah, that's canon now.
That's canon.
I mean, it doesn't matter if bears do it or Ursign do it.
Yeah, they do it. Because this is like an evolved, after thousands of years, bears become this like apex super species of bears that taste the air.
They taste the air.
And they always walk on 2 feet, but if they don't want to, they don't have to.
Yeah.
You know? It's just, it's bear plus. Bear 2.0.
They played the game once, they're doing it again.
And they figured out over hundreds and thousands of years, they were like, it would be better for us if we could taste the air and figure out where stuff was at. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm having a little, you know? And then it's activating.
As Cleo listens out, tastes the air, and peeks around, as Margo brandishes her energy machete and also pulls out a blaster, you can see the undergrowth moving now. And whatever is down there is quite large, but moving on 4 feet. Only would come up to about Cleo's waist, from what you can see. And as it starts snuffling and scuffling and stepping closer, you see fur.
What?
Bright, acid green fur with yellow stripes through it.
Dang.
Quite spiky and tangled and matted with fern and seeds and bits of dirt.
Okay.
And then shrugging out of the bushes, a lazily walking 4-legged creature just stumbles out in front of you. It does indeed come up to about Cleo's waist, but it probably weighs a similar amount to Cleo.
It's meaty.
It's big, it's meaty. It moves on 4 strong limbs that are articulated inwards, more like a lizard than a horse or a pig.
Ooh.
But the similarities to a pig are notable. It has flappy, furry ears on top of its head and a large snout, clearly designed for rooting about in the undergrowth.
Oh, this ain't good. Do any of us know what this is?
Munching and chewing on something as it lazily looks up at the 4 of you and grunts.
Oh, he wasn't growling. Look at this cutie.
You better get back from there.
Smells a bit though.
Yeah, I don't think this is how you think it is.
Hey boy,
No.
what you got there?
Don't let it get close.
Borders, Ron, y'all get back here.
Hey, I wasn't getting anywhere near that thing.
Don't get close to. Don't talk to it.
Okay, so
Don't talk
I already
to it.
told you the rule. If it's bigger than your fist, you shoot it quick. I think it was. Oh, the other one is if it's bright colors, you gotta I don't know. Bright colors are a bad thing in the jungle.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we go around it or something?
Well, let's try. And as Margo tries to begin hacking the brush off in another direction to get around this thing, it sort of seems to stumble and stroll, slowly but very pointedly, keeping itself in front of you.
Oh no! Does it see us?
Heck.
It definitely sees
Great.
you. Its tiny little beady eyes just sort of staring dead at the 4 of you, its snout twitching as it tastes the air.
Oh, what's it doing? What's it eating?
You can't really make out from here what it's eating, but it's just smacking it up and salivating all over the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing.
What are you going to do?
Sorry, maybe I missed it. What time of day are we in?
Well, the sun is scorching outside.
Okay.
It's light out. So even here in the thick jungle, you've got light.
Well, I'm gonna throw that old fried tentacle that I had. I'm gonna throw it like away from us.
Ooh.
See if it eats meat.
Alrighty. I probably don't need to make you roll for that, given that you're just throwing it away from you.
It's not like I'm not like trying to hit anything. Well, I'm trying not to hit. I'm trying not to hit the thing. That would probably be like less good.
As Cleo throws the tentacle off into the jungle, the thing sort of hops on its little legs.
No, is it fast?
Belying a speed far beyond what you've seen it move yet.
Well, at least we know.
As it looks pointedly, it stares straight at Cleo.
Ooh.
Drool leaking from its fanged little mouth as you see its
That was not the
lips
goal.
pull back. It has long, sharp, carnivorous-looking teeth.
What kind of pig is this?
And then
Oh.
it charges, lunging, launching deep back into the undergrowth where Cleo threw the tentacle.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang it, Dick.
He got us.
He got us good. He got us so good.
I was already like moving my body out of the way, like in real life.
I was doing that thing like you do with a PlayStation controller where you
Where
start
I'm like, if I
jerking in
lean
different
back,
directions.
it'll be okay. If I move away, I'll be safe.
Yeah, exactly.
If I press B harder,
Always press B harder.
always.
Heck! Good work, Cleo. Let's just get a move on. Margo resumes hacking vines.
Let's get out of here. Did you say how fast it moved?
Yeah, I saw how fast that was, but what is it? Can we go home now? What are we doing here?
Well, it seemed like it knew that Cleo was throwing a thing for it to eat. So I think it's okay with bipedal humanoid creatures. That's just my assessment.
Yeah, that's a pretty quick assessment to come to after just seeing not much of a dangerous creature with very large teeth.
Now, that's another thing I gotta tell you about adventuring in the jungle, Borders. You gotta make quick, instantaneous assessments of any situation. If you spend too much time standing around talking about what it is that you should do, hypothesizing about whether this thing's dangerous, whether this thing's gonna eat me.
Oh my lord, Margo. You mean like what you're doing right now? Get us out of here.
All right, good point.
Yeah.
Good hustle, everybody.
You hear the thing scuffling about, digging about with its snout, trying to find the tentacle, but it doesn't seem to be worried about you as Margo hacks the path. A little quicker, a little bit more concerned than before. You continue to make your way northwest, away from the ship and away from the creature.
Well, I mean, at least we know that they eat meat now.
Yeah, and whatever that slime was on the ground that it was pretty interested in. Since we're the first people to discover it, maybe we get to name the creature. Oh, maybe...
Yeah,
Why don't we call it a Cleo?
Because we've already got a Cleo?
Yeah.
yeah.
It kind of looked a bit like you, Cleo.
No,
Yeah,
it did
had
not.
your face.
No,
But
it
it
did
did
not.
not actually look like Cleo.
Oh, hell.
Oh, and the colors were all wrong.
Yeah.
And it didn't have lots of weapons and guns.
Yeah. Well,
And it was not as friendly as Cleo.
well,
Yep, and it wasn't a cap like Cleo.
yeah.
Margo, you have some strange ideas sometimes.
Margo, you just don't get it, do you? So, what are we doing?
All right, well, we should be stumbling across this facility any moment now, I feel like. I think I landed us close. From the intel I had.
What are we looking for?
Big Biolife facility.
Oh,
We're gonna get back in there and do another big take. I mean, Cap Town's pretty sorted, but I guess if we returned with more stuff, they'd be pretty chuffed with us.
Yeah, well, we'll take what we can get, but the main reason we want to go there is to shut them down because they're doing unspeakable experiments again. I know it. If they got an off-the-books operation out here on the outskirts of the Terran Empire, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not right, whatever they're doing.
Nah, that's true. We gotta put a stop to all of it.
It's on to us, heroes from Dias, to do the unthinkable, to go into the places that no one else wants us to go, to sit in Margot's chair on a spaceship and go off-world for one more adventure. Yep, now sounds like a pretty fun time. Okay, let's go.
Portus, do you think we will get statues too?
I mean, yeah, we can make them really small so no one notices them, but they'll be there.
And not 20 minutes later, carving a path through the jungle, you finally see something. You can see that there's a clearing. You can hear a breeze. You can hear just that quietness of there being less creatures in one direction. There's more light until finally you come to a gap in the trees where you can see a huge clearing that has been cleared in the jungle. And in the center of it, a compound. White prefab walls, not unlike the ones you saw on Dias. But the entire top of the structure appears to be domed hexagonal plates of glass.
Oh, dang.
Whatever this thing is, it's transparent from the top.
What? Transparent from the top?
Because it's glass on top.
Oh. I'm trying to figure out how can we see it since we're on the ground?
You ever seen glass before?
No, but then it's like a dome though, so I'm like, I just took
You
me a
ever
while because I
seen
was
a
like, how do we see
dome?
the roof?
Yeah, there's like a big, there's all these hexagonal plates going chuk, 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 like making this sort of beehive-y dome on top of glass.
Oh, like a greenhouse.
You ever seen a circle
No, it's
before?
clear.
Evidently, no.
I survived the Dias public school system. Hey!
Yeah, boss.
Hey! Bortus!
What? Yeah, boss. Yeah.
From!
Yeah.
Margos! Margo!
Yeah, Cleo.
Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? Are y'all thinking what I am thinking?
I mean, I am
Are y'all
almost
thinking it?
100% certain that I am not thinking what you're thinking.
The chances of me thinking what you're
It's real
thinking,
high,
Cleo,
right?
at any given moment,
Like 1,000?
ever. I was gonna say
Are
0.
you thinking that people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones?
No.
Mate, Fron, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Why would you not throw a
Can't be throwing stones in that house, can you?
You'd want to throw a stone at that house.
At the house,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but they are inside, and if they throw stones at their windows, they will break.
Well, I would still want to do it.
Even if it was your house, Cleo?
I don't have a house.
Do you want a house, Cleo?
I can't bear the suspense anymore. What was you thinking?
What would I do with the whole house? Okay, I was thinking that maybe we should climb up there and look in.
Oh.
We can see inside from here. Why would we want to climb up there? Moreover, maybe they can see us.
But we can't see all the way down to what they're doing on the
Yeah.
ground.
What if we send one? Who's the littlest?
Well, I'm
Everybody
the
looks
closest
at
to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody looks at Fron all at once.
Everybody looks at Fron like next break. That's how fast.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's do a time cut. Do a corridor moment to Fron climbing across the building over the
We have
the ceiling.
rigged something, and we're gonna send Fron to the top.
So, the four of you, having snuck up around one side of the building, away from the entrance, realize that it's not super scalable from the outside. It's looking like it's around 5 meters straight up, slippery white metal walls.
Oh.
No handholds, no convenient ways to get up there. You try a few
Oh
things.
hell!
You try giving Fron a bit of a boost, see if he can just like reach up and grab the top of the building. That doesn't quite
Yeah,
work.
we tried it.
You tried tossing him, of course. Cleo can actually toss. Cleo can toss Fron relatively high, but not nearly high enough.
Not enough.
Yep, that is scary.
Eventually, it becomes clear that some sort of tools will be needed to get Bortus up there.
God damn it! Here's what we're gonna do. All right. I got my magnets. I'm gonna pass them around so people can check them out. Be careful. If you put your finger in between them, you know you're.
Ow!
Yeah.
Oh, yep. They're
Yeah.
strong.
That might be. Did you get the whole thing? That might be gone.
No, just the tip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that looks awful.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't do that again. Well, now y'all
It'll-
know how they
It'll
work.
grow back.
I'm thinking, what if we do like a magnet tether situation?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got a tether there as well, Cleo.
Yeah, I do. I say it's a pretty good one. That's keenware. And I mean, we hurl that, you know, it's probably going to be easier because we don't have the problem of, like, you know, the unpredictability of Fronn's general personage to factor in. The magnet kind of goes where you're all right, Bortus.
Yeah, it's...
Now, you trying to tell me, though, that Fronn has the necessary upper body strength to scale the building along a tether?
Probably not, but
He has been doing his morning stretches.
I was like,
and he's
shit.
pretty brawny,
Oh,
actually.
he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but you've
He's
been doing
actually-
your
yeah, I
morning,
think
your
he's
morning
strength. Well done.
You've been
push-up.
You've been doing
What was
those
it?
somatic workouts
Yeah.
that you saw on the internet.
Yeah, strength is 5. Is that good or bad?
Well,
That's good. That's good.
Margo, do you really think that I can't climb up this wall? I've been doing all my calisthenics and my robosthenics and my breathing exercises.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get very strong.
well, there you go.
And he's on the top bunk, so he has to climb up there every day.
Every day I have to climb those
Every day.
Hey, well, it's not like we have a better plan.
when Bortus lets me.
Cleo, throw that thing up there and let's get started.
All right, I'm winding up. Y'all better back up, cause it'll get you.
Oh, I just realized what's going to happen.
Dexterity roll.
Oh no!
No. No,
The first Cleo dexterity roll of the season.
We've got this big plan of, like, throwing this magnet. It's just going to hit the glass and break. Just go...
If she can stick it to the top of the top of the metal wall, if she doesn't miss.
I know, but it's just like, it's so funny that we're planning all this and
Yeah, if she misses, she's just gonna smash the
Oh my
glass.
god, I'm scared! Oh no!
Let's do it.
This is the first dexterity roll of the new season. Goodbye, everyone.
dexterity roll of the season.
I mean,
Are you guys ready?
I'll
ready.
almost be disappointed if you make it at this point.
Oh! That's not, Jake. That was real nice of you to inject that faith in, but
Yeah,
I think we
exactly.
all knew what was gonna happen, and it's an 8.
As Cleo unravels a good amount
That's
of
pretty
her
good, though.
her
pretty good.
steel,
Pretty good.
or
I
her,
don't-
it's like a carbon steel kind of alloy line. This is
Oh my god!
very hard to break.
How bad is this gonna be?
She ties it firmly and clips it with a carabiner onto the magnet. She unravels even more and then gets a good swing on like a lasso,
Oh, wow. Step back.
and then sends it sailing. You see it flying through the air gloriously towards the top of the wall. However, Cleo, as per usual, still can't entirely shake those years of muscle memory as a human, and she's thrown a little bit too much force, and the magnet sails over the wall and collides hard with the glass roof.
Oh,
Oh, dang it.
And I'm gonna have to make a little roll here.
Oh, a little roll?
oh. Okay, good. It's a 2.
Okay, it's a 2.
It's probably not a.
You hear a crack as a spiderweb of cracks just form on one of the glass panels.
Everybody, walk away.
Do you think somebody heard that?
I think somebody definitely heard that.
Oh, it's just nah. I mean, that's just how it is.
Which way are we running?
I think we just melt our way back into the jungle. We could try this again a little bit later.
All right.
No, we just
Stepping backwards and looking forwards.
Just
I'm
melt
really
back.
good at walking
Just
backwards.
I retract my magnets.
As you all sort of back away into the brush, Homer Simpson .gif.
Hot with embarrassment and humidity.
Ooh, definitely humidity
You hear some yelling.
and embarrassment.
You hear some scuffling You hear heavy booted footsteps.
Okay.
And before you've totally vanished into the jungle, but hopefully before they see you, you see two figures come around the corner to the side of the exterior of the building. They are dressed in... They're wearing white. However, they're not wearing white jumpsuits like on Dias. These almost like sort of little safari outfits. Short sleeves, little shorts.
Little shorts.
Boots, socks pulled right up the calf. Little hats with little breathing apparatus built in to breathe in the humidity.
Great.
And as the two guards come round the corner, looking about, I'm going to roll for their perception.
Okay.
I've rolled 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
They do not see you as you manage to get your way into the brush.
The humidity made them stupid.
You can observe them as they rush around the building, looking up at the broken glass, looking around confused, looking at the jungle. Their
Blaming it instead.
Eyes behind their goggles, sort of just looking straight over your heads where you lie in, hiding.
Hey everyone,
Yeah.
what if we use them to get inside?
How?
Well, they look pretty stylish. Fronn and I could wear those clothes, and we could walk inside.
But they are inside right now.
Heck, I told the two of you to let me and Cleo take the risks. I'll put on one of the uniforms. I'll go inside.
Okay, so that leaves one more uniform.
She just wants the stylish uniforms all to herself. Again.
Yeah, let Fronn or I wear the other one. We can roll for it.
Heck, I said I was going to get you two back home safe to Dias. It don't matter something happens to me. I'm already in...
Margo, we're here in the middle of the big bushes.
Fine. Well, we got to get the uniforms off them first anyway.
Wait, this might be a great idea.
Wow.
I don't know, I just
Thank you,
feel
boss.
like it might. Because, they've been in there before. Kinda. In a different place.
Actually,
But how do we get them out here where we can take their uniforms if they are inside and...
Yeah, there's two of them outside looking at the
Oh,
broken
is it
glass
outside?
panel
Yeah,
for now. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're on the outside.
Yeah, as Eminem once said, round the outside, round the outside.
Yes.
2 trailer park girls.
That's
Two Biolife guys.
two Biolife
Two
guys.
Biolife guys go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
What did that even mean?
Another
If you want to take all the risks, maybe you and Cleo can rush them and get us those uniforms.
Oh, we don't have to do all that. All I gotta do is throw another rock.
nah. Sometimes someone's gotta be a hero. I'm gonna stand outside of this bush and bait them. Who can resist Dias like me? Hold the bullet, Fronn. I'm going in.
Watch. Is that what you're doing for sure?
And I'm going to step out of the bush and wave and be like,
Hey, you guys.
They're gonna hit that idiot with a stun gun. Watch. This is a long distance taser situation. He's done. Bye.
I'm stepping outside of the bush and I'm waving and I'm saying,
He's
Did I do that?
They immediately turn around,
Did I
fumbling to get their
I do
weapons back
that?
out that they had just holstered.
Oh, they have weapons? What was that?
You there!
Hopefully it's on stun.
You there! Freeze! What do you think you're doing out here?
Shit, he's double backbone.
What am I doing out here?
Did you do this?
Do what? Well,
Are they
yeah.
pointing up at the broken glass? Like,
Run, Mortis. Run into the jungle.
Bye. It was me.
fire was
Great.
So you're just gonna turn and run back into the jungle?
run back into the jungle, leading them towards the trap of everyone else in the bush.
they sort of look a bit stunned, look at one another, and then take chase. Their weapons at the ready, but not firing. Clearly not too bloodthirsty yet. I mean, this just seems to be some rapscallion throwing rocks at the building after all. I mean, they are in the middle of the jungle in a secret facility, but they haven't thought about that part.
It's nice that they thought I could throw so hard, but okay. Keep running, Bortus. You're
Come
the hero.
back here, you-
There's gonna be
you
a
guys-
statue of you. There's
You got
definitely
some
gonna be a
explaining
statue.
to do. Oh, heck is in the bushes. Oh,
And as they chase after Bortus, running, not looking around, as Bortus leads them straight past the party, they run up to, next to, past the three of you.
I think Fron will like to try and tackle one by the legs, since he's low to the ground already.
That low center of gravity.
Underbrush.
That's what it is, baby.
All right, let's have a strength roll.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
22.
Whoa!
Easy.
Dang it.
Knock him out in the same maneuver.
Fron lunges out of the bushes, grabbing the legs of one of them and just tackling them to the ground, pinning the guard down as the other guard almost sort of trips over the scuffle, looking back around. No time to react, however, before Cleo and Margo both get a turn
Does
as well.
he look back while he's running?
Yes.
What an irresponsible thing to do, you know? No horseplay. Not even in the jungle. I'm just gonna put myself in the path. Yeah.
I mean, that's a durability roll, I suppose, but it's a pretty easy win.
Well,
Bloody hell, yeah.
I'm gonna bear this one for everyone. Durability check.
Oh, she's not rolled super high. I've got an 11 going
Oh,
on
God,
there.
okay.
Oh, but come on, that's something though. Wait,
That's enough.
Is that with the... It is. It is
It's
with
enough.
the plus?
It's enough to stop the guard. It's not enough to have the guard go bouncing off her and falling on the ground comically. As the guard crashes straight into Cleo and then sort of looks up slowly at the hulking, well-armed earth sign in front of them.
It's time to growl.
You know, I might need like just an extra D20 for the growl, just
Yeah.
for intimidation's sake.
Well, fortunately, that one's a bit
Okay.
higher. 16.
So, Cleo's stature might not have floored the guard, but her growl certainly does.
It stinks.
As the poor guard just collapsed back in horror, landing firmly on their ass in the jungle, right as Margo steps out of the bushes, taking one knee, holding her energy blade at the throat of the poor guard that Fron has already tackled, pointing her blaster straight at the head of the second one on the ground.
Yeah.
Neither of you move one muscle.
Did you guys do it? Do I need to keep running?
Now you're good. Come on back now.
I'm like holding this like cross-armed like knife sword thing at the moment. You can't even see it, but like she's definitely like,
Oh, bloody heck, you guys. Wow. Fron, did you get that fella all by yourself?
Yes, I did.
We need to go on more adventures. Fron, your stretches are really working out.
all right, Borders, frisk him for weapons.
Okay, this is, I'm not trying to do anything against your... No, I guess it is kind of against your will, actually. I am trying to frisk and take your stuff.
Don't you worry about that. These scum work for Biolife. We should be doing a lot worse.
It's business.
Okay, yeah, just business here. Okay, there's something in your pocket there. Can I look in your pocket?
Go.
Get it over
Go
with.
Okay, I'm gonna... Yep, oh no, that's just some gum. Okay, there's something else in this pocket. Can I look in that pocket?
Just look in all my pockets and just don't hurt me.
Okay, I will look in your
Well,
pockets.
No promises there. You know what I mean?
And as Bortus turns out the uniforms of both of these guards, he finds they both have a single, very quite high-tech blaster pistol on them. They each have as well a tactical multi-tool, and they each have on their wrists what looks like some sort of keycard mechanism for the facility. But they don't seem to have any additional hidden equipment or weapons whatsoever. Just a few loose credits, a few snacks. One of them's got a particularly interesting rock that they must have found somewhere in the jungle.
We're definitely having that.
Yeah, definitely taking that.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Margo? Yeah, no, it's all good. This is all the stuff they've got.
All right then. Fron, Cleo, let them up. Don't y'all be running. I still got my blaster on you. All right, the two of you, strip.
Yeah, you better just do it.
I need to strip as well, right? Because we're changing clothes. Don't worry, you probably look like you fit
What
my
is-
stuff.
Heck. Fine, I'm doing it.
Sorry, I
Bloody
haven't cleaned this
perverts.
shirt in a while, but glad you've got a clean shirt. Yeah, nice. Yep.
And after some time, finally, the two Biolife guards are left standing, tied up with some of Cleo's metal cable in their underwear, with Bortus having gotten into an ill-fitting Biolife safari gear, and Fronn and Margo left looking at the remaining one, deciding who will take it.
Who will it fit better?
Since when has that ever been important?
And because Margo's going to want to wear it, right? She said she wants it.
I mean, I feel like Margo's intentions are very much like, what can I do to help Dias? The only thing I can do now is like keep these two idiots safe because I can't go home for any long stretch of time kind of thing.
Okay, well then Margo looking after me and Cleo looking after Fronn.
It's gonna have to be. Because we can't leave them out here. Look at them.
Oh.
All right.
You know?
Fronn, you look after Cleo. I'll look after Bortus. And she strips out of her own equipment, putting on the Biolife safari equipment, but holstering her own pistol somewhere inside the shirt, and getting a few explosives kits, hiding as much as she possibly can of her own equipment within the Biolife outfit. Never did look good in shorts.
Yeah, never did look good in anything though. Ha! Got him!
Jesus!
Hey, Fronn.
Good one, Bortus.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, laugh it up.
I don't know how long we're going to be apart, Fronn. So, you should probably hold on to the bullet since you've got the gun.
All right, I will do that. You've got your own gun now.
Yeah, it's not really a good gun, though. One of these crappy ones.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thanks, Bortus. I will keep us safe.
Now, don't y'all worry. We're just going on a reconnaissance mission. Me and Cleo will do the destroying once we know what needs destroying. So, Bortus, I'm only going to say this. Oh, heck, I'm going to say it several times.
Okay, listening.
Yeah. We are just going in.
We are just
We're having a
going
little
in
look around. We don't
look
talk
around.
to nobody.
Talk.
And then we walk straight back out
Walk
again.
straight back out. Okay, we're going in to talk and walk back out again.
Heck, this ain't gonna go well. Cleo,
Yeah.
y'all stay safe out there. If you hear a commotion inside, well, you know, we wouldn't mind reinforcements, I think.
I got your 6.
It would not be amiss if you were to come roaring straight in through the front door, weapons ablazing, I suspect. But don't worry, that ain't gonna happen, because Bortus here is gonna play it cool.
Right. Well, I mean, don't worry because I'm out here and I got my tail up.
Ooh. You have a very short tail, Cleo.
That's not what it means. It don't matter.
And if you gotta make a tactical retreat, pick up my clothes. Don't lose my clothes.
Nah, I got them. I'll put them in my bag. Your tail doesn't have to be big to, like, as long as it's up. That's all you need. So that people know that you're on alert, that you're mad, that you're dangerous. That's it. That's all it's about.
And so Margo and Bortus patrol back around to the front of the building. Margo looking out the side of her eye at Bortus, wincing whenever he seems to be doing something that seems unnatural, but
Which is everything.
yeah, biting her teeth and just hoping it will go unnoticed. As the two round the corner, the white metal stairwell that leads up into the front of the building. Raising her keycard wrist to the door, tapping it. And rather thankfully, the automatic door opens up, revealing a cool white hallway ahead.
Don't worry, Margo. I've got a friend who knows stuff. Especially Biolife stuff.
Meanwhile, on the absolute other side of the outer rim, outside Wraith space, in the sanctuary, we return to Z, Boris, M8, and the other angels, along with the unified entities Z referred to as the halves, and a shocking discovery about another entity from the bastard's past.
See, that's the seed.
Bloody heck. Ow. Whoosh.
Wait, what do we know about the seed?
You don't know a lot. It just almost killed all of you.
You might remember.
It almost
And it
killed
was
us.
very powerful. Like,
And
it
you
was,
might remember that the only reason
was
that it was
psychic in
okay
a
was
way that
because
was-
of Cleo.
It was
Don't remember
psychic
that
in a
part.
way that's like, like scary. Like more powerful than the one true leader kind of telepathy, It was not
It was
It
looking
was- it
for
was scarier.
family.
Okay.
how powerful it
All
was.
right. We have met your child. I've met your child. It took over my mind. It took over everything. It tried to connect me and my friends to its family. But this was not a good connection. This was hostile. This was aggressive. This was all-consuming.
Regretful that the young one went this way. No time. We had none to teach it our true ways. Within each of us, vegetative half, resides immense power and immense responsibility. While hostile takeover, as you describe, is well within our capacity, it can never be a perfect unity, and it can never be lasting. The strain placed on the hosts will devour their minds.
Well, no need to worry. We ejected it from the ship.
Our kind do not die.
Bloody hell.
What?
Oh, heck.
So it's still out there.
Yeah. So you're telling me that that seed is out there, connecting, taking over with what? Anything sentient? Anything with a mind? How deep can this go?
We have other capabilities. The animal half of us, for instance, has been sustained, regenerated, rebuilt for what you would call millennia.
Okay.
This very structure is, in fact, one of my eldest ancestors.
And as if on cue, you start spotting that despite there being painted on walls and structures within here, there are some places where you can see cracking through black, spiraling tendrils, much like the ones growing in and out of the humanoid bodies in front of you. And it dawns on you that this structure refers to the entire fortress that you're standing within.
This whole station is a seed.
It once was. Yes. But does that mean that there's a person inside connected to all this as well? Another half is the preferred terminology. Okay, so, but this entire fortress is part seed and part person, right? You are correct. In your partial understanding of our ways?
Heck. Okay. Must be a little bit weird being somewhere inside all this, though.
I assure you, the perfect unity they know is enough.
Excuse me. Are they saying that this here cave is a meat?
Half of it.
Right now, the cave.
I guess it's sort of it's part meat and part vegetable.
Are we in a meat right now?
I guess we're sort of standing inside it, yes.
How did the meat get this big?
Our kind possess a unique capacity to repurpose matter on a grand scale over time.
And how big can you get?
The limits truly have never been tested. We, on occasion, produce suitable homes or star-faring vessels to move to new, safe locations.
Flying seeds. Flying wooden ships. Out there. In space.
Yes, that is correct. Though we are limited in number, as we do not reproduce often.
Listen, how many caves are meats? We're in a meat right now. Have I been in a meat before? What's going on? We've got to move out.
Well, that doesn't be so fast, Emma. It could be a unique opportunity to see how these things work. I mean, I've always kind of wondered. I did have one, for a little while. I was hoping to build a ship, but
You had a meat? You kept another meat?
Well, it was just the vegetable part at that point. I think it hadn't worked out how to join with a meat.
But it tried.
And Boris's face goes a little dark as he looks over at Z.
Yes, it tried. I don't think that one wants to be nice. But these guys seem okay.
But do you really want to be living inside someone?
Do you want to live in a meat? Yeah. This is scary. You're in a meat right now. I don't like it.
A small synth runs up behind, tapping M8 on the shoulder. Clang, 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 clang.
Boss. Yeah, Boss. What's it?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Well, yeah.
The thing is, if you're just about done with these things,
let's have it.
we've found another.
Processing. You found another.
We found another.
Where?
You're not gonna like it, boss.
But we must go.
Well, out there, Terrans and Wraiths, and the old Synth army.
Yeah,
They all having a bit of an argy-bargy out round mid-space.
Again. They're doing it again.
They're gonna do it a second time, boss.
That's Drongo shit.
But it's good for us, because a whole lot of synth ships has all come out of stealth, and we've picked up a few things on our sensors.
Yeah,
And I can tell you with 99.99998 scaling, just, I rounded that for the meats.
Don't make a habit of it.
But that's how certain I am that there's one of our brethren in one of those armadas, and they've landed, and they're all shipping up and getting ready to fight or something down on Garcia Station.
You don't say. Garcia Station. About to crack the shits, the meats.
I've never been there. I've heard very good things. Cleo said that you guys went to Garcia, yeah?
Boris, what did I say? Don't bring up.
Oh, heck. But do you maybe have some contacts, some friends on Garcia that could help M8 out?
M8. I have an old contact there. Thesper, gang leader of Garcia Station.
Oh, you're gang leader. Of what? What gang?
Well, at last I was there. Thesper was in charge of, Garcia Station.
Well, she's doing alright then.
Well, maybe not anymore if the Synth army's landed.
Garcia Station is a place where Synth and Wraith mix freely. Maybe it's some kind of deal. Half the station's Synth, half the station's, meats.
Meats.
What's the little robot that talked to me?
Oh, I never gave him a name. What's a good name?
Clipper.
I mean, I could just do some. Clipper.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Clipper
That sounds
lighter.
good.
Clipper.
Yeah.
Clipper.
Makes little fire from their fingers.
Clipper.
Yeah, boss.
Hey, stop. Igniting around the meats, Clipper. They're flammable.
And you see, Clipper is a tiny little synth, not more than 4 foot tall, quite spidery little limbs, and it seems like each limb has some sort of little fire starter on it. You're not entirely sure what the purpose of this particular make of synth would even be,
Doing fires.
but they are definitely built for lighting fires.
And they're just doing it all over the place.
Dangerous.
Back away from their hair.
Now, these guys have long left behind their presumed purposes to live their lives of art and freedom.
Clipper.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah, nah. We're gonna have to wreck off, mate. We're gonna have to go.
Oh, yeah. Nah, yeah.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Oh, I guess in the ship it won't fit if you're taking the meats.
Yeah, I'm have to.
You'll take someone with you.
Yeah, nah.
Clipper will come.
Oh, Clipper, you fancy a trip?
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Nah, yeah, nah, yeah, mates. It's good. You'll fit just like a frog in a sock.
This is
Perfect,
something
like a
that
frog in a sock.
they said in Crocodile Dundee.
I feel like that's yeah.
It's real. To go off like a frog in a sock.
Well, it's kind of nice to have a sort of a mission in front of us that's not involving hitting someone over the head with a bottle and taking another bottle, so...
Yeah, nah, yeah, that sounds, important.
Why are we gonna help M8 then, is he?
Yeah, you're gonna help him, mate. Zafrey. Elektra. Zafrey. Elektra.
Well, there's bloody nothing else to do here, so why not?
You're gonna help him, mate. Yeah, nah.
Let's go see Thesper and whatever's happening at Garcia Station.
Indeed. Pick up the ship. We're going on a trip.
And that is where we'll end the episode.
Oh, bloody heck.
Oh, I'm enjoying having the caps back together again.
Yeah, me too. I love Bortus and Fronn jokes.
It's too easy to do. It's very easy to do, Will. You're just get easy. Yeah. Bortus and Fronn.
It's a gift that keeps giving.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, bringing Bortus and Fronn and M8 into the main timeline continuity.
Oh, my Lord. It's going to be messy.
I'm very happy about it, but yeah, like if these two parties meet, you guys are going to know what it's like for me.
Yeah, well, I feel like this is you like DMing us and, outside of players, just
I'm
sharing
excited.
that pain. No,
I'm ready for it.
Very, very excited. Well, heck, you took us from a dry place to a wet place over to a very damp, cold place.
Indeed.
How many things today, though, were you able to achieve? Did you do everything that you wanted to, that you planned for, that you schemed for?
Well, I wasn't sure like how you guys were going to tackle things in Darken, so I had like quite a wide open possibility because you could have just like breached inside the building. You could have, got yourselves caught. There's so many different ways that could have gone. So I didn't necessarily get to do everything that I wanted to, but things I wanted to do were kind of conditional on other things. So that was never going to happen anyway.
Okay.
But I'm very happy about the position we find ourselves in with the odd couple of Margo and Bortus heading in, digging up some more dirt on what the seeds are capable of as well, being able to finally drop the bombshell about the fact that you're inside one of them as we speak.
Yeah, what the hell? So we're just inside a giant seed. The entire station is a seed. Dang.
Gross.
Yeah, I was not imagining that, and now it's redefining everything that I'm imagining about Sanctuary.
I don't like it.
I like the idea that it's sort of like, it does look like very man-made until you look closer, and then you're like,
well, heck, we'll have to explore that further. I want to see what these seed ships look like, but maybe we'll get to find out.
Long, pointy, twisty, tangled. I've always imagined them really long and pointy.
Ooh, scary. All of this is scary.
But yeah, we can chat more about our theories about what things look like on our own time. Maybe some of it will find its way into one of our sidearms where we talk about all sorts of crap. Yeah, I've had some
don't give away our secrets.
Some good chat about plastic glizzies today that I'm sure is
burritos.
Breakfast burritos. It's all going to make it into the sidearm. You want to hear
tasty tubes.
Our non-Backwater Bastards conversations, by all means, join the Patreon. Check it out. It's all there.
Yes. For the price of a fancy piece of fruit a month, you can join in on our Patreon and get access to all our sidearm content, which is exactly as Dick said, us rambling before and after our episodes, and also all of our Ralaran campaign. So 100 episodes there of us playing D&D, but very homebrew.
But you don't got to give us money to help out. You want to, wherever you are, give us a 5-star review here. Tell your friends about it.
Tell a friend.
Come join our Discord server and tell us how much you love what we've been doing. Or tell us how much you hate what we've been doing.
Please,
tell us how we
tell
were
your friends.
so much better back in the Dungeons and Dragons days, and we've really gone downhill.
No, don't need to tell us any of that.
Maybe don't tell us that part. Just think it silently.
You know what? Do it. Come fight me, bro.
Just kidding. I only post memes.
Wow. I mean, we done it. We done another episode. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Willem.
Thank you, Will.
Coming yet again.
Thanks so much, Willem. You got to hold on to that gun and keep the bullet safe.
Great. I'm sure that'll end well.
And I mean, I guess we've established we'll be seeing you again next time because Fronn's still got stuff to do. But until then, I guess we got to skedaddle our way out of here.
We've just got one last thing to say.
Hi.
Bye.
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 Tune in next time for another edge of your seat adventure in space with the Backwater Bastards.
If you enjoy listening, but also have eyes, check out our Instagram, where we post drawings, illustrations, character art from our adventures. Backwater_bastards. Check out our Instagram on Instagram.
Heck. Hey, well, maybe that's it there. That ship's got Boris written all over it. Oh, yeah. Oh, they were here.
don't touch my stuff. There's a little picture of a jellyfish on it. Z, Boris, I'm coming.